Freeing the model minority. It is easy to forget how Asians have been historically discriminated against and marginalized. The Naturalization Act of 1790 barred people of color from becoming citizens. The Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 was the first and only law to prevent an entire ethnic group from immigrating. The internment camps during World War II incarcerated 120,000 people of Japanese ancestry, many of whom were Americans. It was not until the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952 that Americans of Chinese descent would become United States citizens. Asians were dubbed the model minority because of their ethnicity, race, socioeconomic success, marriage and family stability, and educational and professional accomplishments. The logic used against other people of color is, if Asians can be successful, why can't other minorities? As one example, this flawed comparison creates a wedge between African Americans and Asians. It is argued that systemic racism, poverty, and crime, including more than 2 centuries of slavery, can be simply overcome with strong family values and a work-hard ethic. The model minority myth is perpetuated today through racial stereotyping that has trapped Asian Americans for generations. Sometimes, to this day, I am ridden with guilt that I did not impress and convey my Asian identity and culture to my children as I should have. In fact, we de-emphasized our Asianness in lieu of being more diverse and multi-ethnic. Why? When I started looking at colleges with my young adult children, I told them that they needed to stand out from other Asian applicants. They were not to look too Asian. After all, I reasoned, colleges did not want yet another Asian kid who plays the violin and who wants to be a doctor, even if that is what they wanted to do. I was not even aware I had suppressed many of my own emotions when growing up as an Asian youngster. I wonder, even now, did my wife and I consciously and subconsciously downplay our Asianness so that our children would not be classified as the forever foreigner? How had my Chinese ethnicity become so diluted by the majority culture's influences and racism?